Hi everyone.
So
Um, like everyone, we're glad to
requested.
have you here in our concept art stream. I am Faris, the creative director, and you go ahead.
I am Layan, the art leader. So we're gonna talk about concept art today. A lot of people have requested me to show what I'm drawing and draw like another concept art because apparently a lot of people were like very impressed about the last concept art that I've made.
I mean, of
So
course.
yay.
So
So yeah, continue with that.
yeah, so we're just gonna be going over the process a little bit, kind of from start to finish. From my end is like uh as the creative like like as the creative lead on this, where we kind of work together to create a visual language and a style for the game, and we'll talk about limitations and how you would you as the artist would work with that
Yeah.
to make art that would fit the game and fit the limitations that we have, technically, or maybe even fit the narrative or whatever. So yeah.
Before this exercise, we're gonna do an exercise where me and Faris are gonna present to you like guys how does it actually work as like the relationship between like the concept artist and the creative director. But before that, I have topics that I want to cover before because I want to also teach you guys like what is a concept and why is it relevant to be a concept art. So a concept is basically an idea that you have visualized in your head, right? So what is happening is that anything that you have in your brain is kind of abstract and usually changes depending on what inspires you throughout the day or like what happens like throughout a week. So like for example, if you have an idea today, like I wanted to draw, or like I had to visualize of like a pink flower, it's not going to look exactly the same after a week. So me as someone who can visualize and draw what exactly you like, the idea that you have would give you a better understanding and clearings of what you want and how to edit, and it's basically putting your thoughts into paper. And that's why like concept artists are relevant when it comes to like game designing, because if you have an idea, a story, and like games are like mostly reliant on like visuals, so my part is important when it comes to the process and sketching the game. But I also want to illiterate and explain about like the understandings and the difference between a common color theory and an artist color theory. What do I mean by that? Is what makes an artist different from a normal person. So, for example, we would say that if I am a normal person who has an idea in their heads that wants to put it on paper, right? Anyone can technically do that, right? Like usually all of us sketch it, whether it's this writing form or drawing form or video form or whatever form it could be. But what makes me different as a concept artist than the rest of the people, right? So I'm going to explain here on my tablet the difference between how a common color theory is and an artist color theory is. So, for example, let's draw a star. Okay. So a common person or a normal person would just click on the color yellow and assume that this is yellow and would draw a star. Right? There you go. A little cute star. So a concept artist would understand that this yellow is too bright and it's lightweight. Okay, so what we want to do is decrease it and give a little bit of warmth to the color yellow. Basically, the difference is that I'm manipulating the audience to tell them that the color that I've added here is yellow, when in fact it's not yellow. It's just a different shade of yellow that is warmer to give you like a bit of an illusion that yes, this is the correct yellow for a star. Right? So let's say that you want to shade the star. A common person logically, wait, let us color pick this one, logically would go directly to black to color it, right? This is shading. Me understanding that going to black is shading because shadows tend to be black. But me as a concept or like as an artist would understand that maybe I can give a little bit of manipulation to color, knowing that brown can also indicate that it's a shadow. Right? It doesn't necessarily to be black, but I have manipulated the audience understanding that this is a shade. Does that make sense? Am I making sense, Faris?
Yeah. The thing is, also me as like you were talking earlier about how like you come up with an idea in your mind and it's kind of like a vague sort of like an abstract idea, and then you have to put that down on paper. The thing is, now you have that, and so you know what's in your head. Me, for example, I have to explain to you what is in my head, and then you have to create a concept out of that.
Yeah, but see, this is why I am relevant, because if you would happen to be a normal no, wait, let me explain. I literally just explained what's the difference. Like, for example, if you would have to tell me an idea, you would probably draw something close to this, where I could have been using literally color manipulation to give you more of a warmer, more dynamic, like idea of the same idea that you have. I just made it cooler. That's literally it.
Precisely. Like me, I would come to her with like ideas that that's like, okay, like if I were going to explain like this like star, I'd say, okay, I want something more like cartoony. I want something a little bit like lighter to look at, but I want it to seem warm. And then I would explain the environment, and then she would try to like to make that fit and kind of just bring out what I have in my mind and interpret it in her own, and then make something out of that. And then together we kind of just have this back and forth where like we had this entire time where like she was drawing a character, and like it's one of like the villains that we have in the game, and it was just constantly like she got so mad at me because like I would keep going like, okay, we need more chains on this guy, and she's like, okay, she adds more chains. I'll be like, where are the added chains? She's like, right there. Just, no, because a lot more chains.
No, he doesn't. See, this is the difference between an artist and a normal person, because like I understood like the anatomy and how it like wraps around the leg, and you're like, just add more. I'm like, it's impossible to add more.
It's not impossible.
From where do you bring the shades into the guy?
We're doing the shades anyway.
The shades, it's fine.
Anyway. Okay.
Concept
like,
art.
Yes, this is gonna keep happening. But yeah, so
this is the difference between an artist and a normal person, right?
Excuse me.
Sorry, Faris. Anyways.
Anyway,
just ruthless. Anyways, you can tell kind of which one is better. Which is the one that I drew.
You drew both.
I did draw both, but
that means that they're both good.
Speaking on like, let's talk about the scenario, which is like, this is a normal person and this is me drawing it, right? So mine is more dynamic, mine is more fun, mine is more warm, right? And this is why artists like are very relevant, right? So what makes you a concept artist, right, is having to understand exactly what the client is telling you. So there is the thing where like every concept artist is different, right? There are concept artists that are more reliant on color. This is me. I am a concept artist that is full of colors. I'm reliant on colors. Colors is my thing. Color theory is literally my thing. No doubt. And there's others that uses texture as a form of concept art, right? Like, for example, if I want to show the artist that this rock is like very rough, then there are some concept artists that are really good at textures, and they would like indicate that this rock is very rough by just drawing textures on the rock. There are different concept artists, like there are the ones who just sketches, like they have nothing to do with color, right? So there is there is a thing where kind of the creative director kind of has to choose their artist, which Faris chose me.
Yeah, like like before she joined the project, I had an idea for the game and everything, and I had an idea of how I wanted things to look like. And when that was happening, it was very vague. It was very much like a bare bones concept. And then I had to talk with another one of the team members to go over a bunch of artists that we were looking at, and then pick the one that suits that project like specifically. And it's not necessary that like the other artists are bad or something. No, they're also good, but maybe they don't fit specifically like that game that you're making or that movie or whatever. Like, it's because you're supposed to be conveying a visual style.
Yeah.
And we picked her, obviously, and that also speaks about how important it is to, like, as an artist, to be able to be versatile, to change styles, maybe mimic styles, because right now you are the art lead. So you are coming up with the concept and the visual style on your own as we are going back and forth. But then if you hire other artists to work with you, they're gonna be able, like, they're gonna need to be able to
replicate the same style.
Yes, replicate the same style.
So obviously being an art lead is like, you have to consider everyone, right? So when you're drawing something, you have to make sure that it's easy for others to replicate. But this is like a longer story to explain. But for now, it's like, what there's different types of concept artists, and for Ghroob, I specialize on atmosphere and color, and this is why we think like I'm fit for like Ghroob as a concept artist. So we're gonna now do the practice with Faris, where he's gonna commission me and request me to do something. Okay, so I want you to make something up, and we can search for references together, and then we can start, drawing.
So the first thing, obviously, after choosing your artist, you talk back and forth about, you see a bunch of things that they've done before. She sent me a whole like giant list of art of art to like
I draw
look
a lot.
at. And and we came up with like what like I picked out specific parts of her art that I'm like, I like this part, that part, and I kind of want to combine it into one idea. And then I did my own research about what I wanted to make, because if I'm going to be commissioning her, if I want her to work on this like project, I will need to explain things in detail. I will need great detail, because then I want something. Otherwise, she's just gonna
like do something that you're not.
You're gonna fill in the gaps for me. If like I don't give you that specific detail, so I have to go in as much detail as I want to, while simultaneously leaving some for you to expand upon and make it your own.
I'm sorry, I need to mention this. It's very important for like the creative director to tell me exactly what they want, because I know that a lot of people like don't like being like requested a lot, but trust me, it's for the best, because at least in my own opinion, or like from my own experience, a lot of artists, when they're being commissioned and they kind of just, when you leave them to do whatever they want, they're gonna get lost and stressed. So my job as a concept artist is basically putting your ideas in a piece of paper. So that's it. That's literally it. I'm just
like it. It also does another thing for you, which is like it reduces the amount of reworking things that like you'll need to do. So like if I gave you a very vague idea and then you made it, and then I wanted to change stuff, I will have to change a lot of stuff if I wasn't if I was not like specific. I have an idea in my head, but I didn't explain it well. Whereas if I explain it in great detail, you know what you need to add, and then you fill in the gaps, and only those little gaps will need like changing if they might need changing. But otherwise, if you're specific enough, they don't really need to be changed.
Exactly.
So Now we'll go over this like exercise that we have. So
Yeah.
first thing, we need to look for references. So
Yeah.
what, like, are we drawing a character or an environment? Do I just? I think
Just do whatever.
environment.
Just do
I
whatever.
feel like it'll be easier for you because I don't want to like stress you out.
No, a character is also, I can do both, by the way, a character and environment. So,
Okay, let's go for character. I'm gonna stress you out.
oh no.
Okay, so
You literally gave me a choice and he's still.
I mean, like you could have chosen. Okay, I didn't stop you. Anyway, so with this game specifically, I do some like research on the folklore that we have, and I have this book where it's an encyclopedia of like all the supernatural stories and folklore and stuff like that that come from the UAE. And so I'll just go through it and kind of pick what I think fits in the game.
If you tell me to draw, what you call it?
Who do you think I'm going to tell you to draw?
Don't say Abu Salasil.
No, okay, I won't. I was gonna, but I won't. Okay, I'll give you a choice between two. I'll give you a choice between Duais and I'll give you a choice between Elham. Which one do you want?
Duais?
Duais, okay.
Yeah, but listen, I think so.
I think Elham would be cooler though.
I need to explain something real quick. I'm so sorry, Faris. I am sharing my screen from Zoom, and it just told me that I have 10 minutes left. So, do you think this should be a challenge?
Oh, no way! There's no way you can do that. No, like Anthony maybe will have to step into like so you can. So
this is
you can
Anthony
like,
here.
restart.
I mean, we can always play a timer game here, guys, or we can restart the stream. But if you want to make it a fun, like timed game, that's something we could do.
Okay, wait.
I mean, she's gonna get more stressed out.
Wait.
Waiting.
Who's Al-Hamma again?
Al-Hamma is the bird guy.
Oh, done.
Okay. Let's go. Sketch. Come on.
Oh my god. So usually what I do is just create.
Where's references?
Huh?
References?
I have them on my phone.
Okay, but how are you gonna show
I have
them?
a time limit, Faris.
Okay, fine. Go for it. Yalla.
Okay, he already gave me like everything. All I have to do is just like, think. Wait, okay. What should I draw him as? Wait, this is so hard.
Draw him running towards like the camera, running towards just.
Okay, so. Okay. So usually what I do sometimes is do the darks first. So let's say that he has his like mouth open, right? And then like, let's do this.
Hell yeah, she can do it. She has done it before.
Okay. Wait, he has, I drew him with claws, so let's do claws. Right? I know they're seeing this and they're like, I don't know what she's doing, but trust me, okay?
I don't know what you're doing. I'm just fully trusting you here.
It's okay. So what I'm doing first is drawing the shape. Right? Okay, I think this is a good shape. So if you don't know what I'm doing, let me explain real fast. This is the hand. Behind it is his face. And this is his body. I'm just roughly sketching. So let's do this again. Wait, actually, I don't want his hands to be here. Okay, wait. Let's
It's covering too much of his face.
Okay, there you go. Decapitated. Anyways, this draw.
Ooh, horror.
No. Wait. Right, open mouth, skull. Let's do this.
You have 6 minutes.
What the hell? Sorry. Okay. Wait, this logically doesn't make sense.
Focus. I believe in you. Come on. You've done this before. Like this specific challenge. I've seen you do it. You can do it.
I am doing it. What are you saying?
I'm just saying. Like, don't freak out.
It's okay. It's not like people are watching me right now, right?
It's only like 30 viewers.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Okay, so.
The chat's going. It's okay.
We have 1 million viewers from around the country watching that.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. No, this is not the color that I picked. There you go. This is exactly not the color that I picked as well. Here you go. Okay. So. Oops. Okay. So. Can you see?
I feel like I have to be as quiet as possible so that you can focus.
No, it's okay. You can talk to me, I promise. If you tell
have-
me that there is
you have
1 million
4 minutes.
views, don't talk. Stay quiet.
It's okay. There's just half a viewer. Don't worry.
Okay. I think that doesn't make sense, but it's fine. Can you see that there's like a bird skull, or is it just, you know, you don't see that there's a bird skull?
I can. I can definitely see it.
Okay, cool.
The thing is, she can't add a minute because the Zoom meeting that she's sharing it on is about to end. So
Yeah.
I'm answering like Chloe's, like Chloe's like comment. You're doing great. Come on.
No, I got it. Okay, so what I do for fast shading, where's my airbrush? Just airbrush it. And then you can add light. There. And then we finalize. Give me a second. Wait, actually, I want to use black. I think this is how a skull is. And I'm saying,
Now, I can't even imagine just like if I gave you like 10 more minutes, it's already great and it would have been even better.
thank you. Should we make this to be like our thing? You just Layan, like we need some concept art. You have 10 minutes.
You have 10 minutes and it's just you like stressing out in the back.
Oh my God.
Even like during like the programming streams, I'll add you there.
Be like, Layan, come. You have to draw like a concept art for us. I don't want to.
I don't want to do it anymore.
This is so stupid. It's like part of this program, like to torture me. I don't.
You have 1 minute and 17 seconds.
I mean, like I'm already done. Is it not showing?
It's showing. Yeah.
Anyways, I tried my best. It was nice meeting you.
You did great. Nice meeting me. Like, you're not gonna die in a minute. You have less than a minute. The thing is now, I feel like we have to also like show them the concept art that you made for Elhama separate from this as well.
Yeah, so they can see like what am I doing.
So like they can see what idea was like kind of being portrayed here.
I want to add his hands.
You have less than a minute. It's about to end. Like now.
Well,
the thing is, his hand would be really cool right there, actually. But
I know this is what I'm saying. Okay.
Damn. There it is. Okay.
Wait, to show it.
You're muted, Anthony.
Yep, I told you on that
there
screen
it is.
share I was gonna end up popping up on the stream.
Yeah.
Speaking of the screen
Yeah.
share.
All right.
Yeah, here you go.
She's gonna like yeah, shall I create like a Zoom link and send it to you, because I have the paid Zoom so you can stay there for longer?
It's fine. Maybe for next time.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're almost done? Oh, I didn't even know. Okay.
Okay, we can show them. Wait, can we show them
Yeah,
like
like
Alhamma?
first, yeah, if it's possible, just like to show them the like art that she made aside from that.
It's the bird person. Wait, I can send it to you. That was a fun exercise. Honestly, I should do it more.
You should. It's actually like really good to get like poses and things like that down as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that exercise that they make you do in like freehand too.
They made you do an exercise in freehand too?
Yeah, with the charcoal. They kind of just make you do it like super quickly, the pose.
I never had that exercise.
Well, it's with the unnamed person.
The unnamed person. I understand who you're talking about. I took it to them too, though.
I don't know. That's what he did with us.
I guess you guys had fun in that class and I didn't.
Well, I did not.
Yeah, so you guys got to see like a glimpse of how like we work together. There should be like a little bit of discussions, by the way. It's because we had to do it in a time.
There's a lot more discussion of back and forth of like, I'd say, hey, like maybe close the mouth a little bit here. Maybe I want a full body. I want it like a little bit further away. We'll show you the work that she did for that same character. Also, like that is an idea that like we kind of had to work together to create, coming from like the concepts that I get from this book, and then I would transcribe my idea of what I understood from here into like a notebook, and kind of just through it to make like a different idea from like just like the base concept that is in like the folklore. And then I would tell her, and then she would make an initial sketch, and we'd go back and forth, and then we add feathers, and then we add feathers in different places, and then we make it more patchy, and then we like it's just a back and forth. I believe we're about to share the concept art.
I sent it to you, Anthony, through Discord. Yeah, I sent it to you. That was actually so much fun.
It was like the burpees of drawing. Yeah.
I would, and now I think I would start practicing. So, when it comes to that time again.
All
there
right.
you go.
Okay, so here's the piece that she made after after a lot of iteration going back and forth.
This is the one that I drew.
And this is the one that she drew.
It's
So
the
now you can see. Actually, I mean, it's very good. I feel like there's even more like dynamic lighting there. Even
there is dynamic lighting. I thought did not add.
The thing with like concept art is that lighting and stuff is important when you want to convey atmosphere, but generally when you want to convey shape and like character design, things like this, having very strong lighting is not very helpful, I guess.
Yeah. It should be matte when like presenting characters. Like it should always be matte. There's like no shadows. A bit of shadows, but like
so you can see it as more like 3-dimensional.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no light at all, because that's gonna. I don't know. It's just it conveys that it's in a space, and it's not in a space. It's just introducing a character.
It hides like it hides a lot of like features that the rest of the team will want to see. You know, like if there was very dramatic lighting here, the feathers on his arm will be just like you won't see the texture on it. His entire back, you know, things like that, like the back of the skull. And that's all kind of necessary so that everyone kind of gets an idea of what is being made here. Yeah. But we will have a second concept art stream, I believe, so then we can go over a little bit more and we can have a little bit of like a longer process. But I believe Ali is here. Hi. And yeah, so I believe we are coming to the end of our stream. Our stream, unfortunately. But we will have a second concept art stream, and there's a programming stream coming up, and there's also a world building and storytelling stream that me and her are going to be doing, and like this time she is the one taking like
I'm criticizing you this time
because like she deserves it. Look at the amazing art. And the next time, because I'm like the writer, so she's gonna be like criticizing me, and then we're gonna be going on a back and forth about like storytelling.
It's gonna be the same thing as now, as like I called you a normal person, you're just gonna call me like someone who just doesn't read at all. Like, do you know how stories are made?
I'll just start roasting you. Like, a normal person with like no idea of how to even think of a story anyway, and me as a writer.
That's basically what I did, just indirectly, maybe.
It's all right. Like, it's because like Ali is saying that it sucks that he only caught it at the end. I mean, you can look back at the stream, and also there is going to be a second one and maybe even a third one coming up. I don't even know, depending on how many streams we have left. But yeah, hopefully there's a lot more. So if you didn't catch this one, you're going to catch the next one, hopefully.
Yeah.
More like people want more speed runs from you.
Speed runs, okay. We can do that at the next stream.
3-minute speed run. Let's
3 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just draw like a 2 dots in a smiley face.
Just a beak.
I'm just gonna draw like an actual bird, just blue.
All right. All right. Everyone, thank you for like coming like to the stream and hearing us argue with each other and complain about each other and all of that. And we appreciate you being here. So thanks for watching.
If you have any questions, you can always ask me on Discord.
Oh yeah, I mean I believe our Discords are maybe there, maybe not. I don't know, but I can put my Discord in the chat, and I'd probably do that.
Okay, they're
all
there.
Right, perfect.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, I mean, you can ask us any questions on like Discord. And yeah,
that's it.
Awesome.
Bye,
thanks.
Guys. Thank you, guys. Peace.